Welcome to MBM Week 4. Ensure you're lying comfortably, knees bent up, feet next to your buttocks. And just bring that awareness into the rise and fall of your abdomen. On the in-breath, the abdomen fills, and on the out-breath, the abdomen empties. Moving on from the abdominal breathing to the vase breath, and get a sense of the breath starting in the pelvis, moving through the abdomen, the chest, neck, throat, up to the nostrils, and returning back down through the body from the nostrils, back down through the neck, shoulders, chest, abdomen, low back, and pelvis. And simply feel that wave of breath moving from the pelvis up through to the nostrils, filling and lengthening, and from the nostrils back down to the pelvis, softening, relaxing, letting go. On the next in-breath, gently roll the pelvis and coccyx down towards the feet, lifting the low back. And as you breathe out, allow the spine to return back to the floor, segment by segment. So on the in-breath, rolling the pelvis forwards, coccyx towards the feet. And on the out-breath, simply allow the spine to soften and relax back to the floor. On that next in-breath, gently traction the feet back towards the buttocks as you roll the pelvis forwards. And as you breathe out, simply let go of the spine, the pelvis, the buttocks, with the weight passing back down through the feet towards the toes. On the next in-breath, get a sense of, as you roll the pelvis forward, suctioning the balls of the hip joint deep into the pelvis. And as you breathe out and release the low back, get a feeling of the balls of the hip joint softening, relaxing, and the kneecaps rising towards the ceiling. A real sense of lengthening from the hips down through the thighs to the knees. On the next out breath, then allow the legs to soften and bring your focus and attention up to the arms. Bring your fingertips pointing towards the ceiling above the chest. And as you take your next in-breath, then gently reach towards the ceiling with the left fingertips and pushing back with the shoulder on the right side. And as you breathe out, allow the shoulders to relax fully before reaching with your fingertips on the right side and drawing the left shoulder back towards the floor. So alternating, as you reach with one hand, you're pushing back with the ball of the shoulder joint. And then as you release the ball of the shoulder joint and reach with that arm towards the ceiling, then the ball of the shoulder joint joins in the movement on the opposite side. And on that next in-breath, just notice how your buttocks are joining in. So as you breathe in, how you use the buttocks, the low back to lengthen in order to reach higher towards the ceiling. And now bring that focus into the feet and notice how the feet are engaging with the movement of reaching fingertips towards the ceiling. Become aware of the inside of the feet and the outside of the feet. Ensure that you're keeping your neck soft and relaxed as the shoulders move alternately from side to side. On the next out-breath, then just bring the left arm up above the head. And as you breathe in, roll onto the left-hand side, reaching for the left hand with your right hand. And then as you breathe out, rolling back, down through the body, right shoulder going back, right ribs, right pelvis, hips. And now looking down towards the hand on the right-hand side. Breathing in, rolling over towards the left-hand side again. And as you breathe in, feel your spine lengthen, stretch. And as you breathe out from the shoulder, the chest, the abdomen, the pelvis, the hips. As you breathe in, engage the feet, the pelvis, the chest, the shoulder, lengthening with the in-breath. And as you breathe out, let go of the breath at the shoulders, the chest, the abdomen, the pelvis, the hip. And for the next few moments, simply roll from the back to the left-hand side, exploring and observing the whole of the movement, with the whole of the body engaging in the process. On the next out breath, then bring your left hand down by your side and bring the right hand up above the head. And as you take your next in-breath, feel the breath coming up through the pelvis, the abdomen, the chest, the shoulder as you roll onto that right side. And then as you breathe out from the shoulder, the chest, the abdomen, the low back, the pelvis, the hip, as you roll to face the hand down by your hip. On the next in-breath, notice how the feet engage in that movement. And on your next out-breath, simply observe the head rolling down, looking towards the hand next to the left hip. next in-breath, then become aware of the head rolling gently, softly, in a relaxed fashion, looking up towards that right hand. And then as you breathe out, rolling the head down towards the left hand by the left hip. On that next out-breath, then allow both arms to come back down by your side. And if you choose to, then allow both legs to straighten or simply keep the knees bent up. And return your focus to the breath at the abdomen, sensing the abdomen rise and fill on the in-breath and empty and fall on the out-breath. Bring your focused attention now into any sounds either inside the room or outside the room. And simply select a sound and follow that sound with your in and out breath. Leave that sound behind and move on to the next sound, focusing your attention over the course of the in and the out breath, simply observing. Leaving the sounds behind now and bringing your attention into any sensations in your body, whether that be tingling, pressure, pins and needles. And bring your attention to one of those sensations in your body. And simply observe that sensation as you follow your breath in and out. And notice any changes to that sensation. Leaving that sensation behind and moving on to another sensation in your body. Simply watching and observing as the breath comes and goes. And if your mind wanders, then simply, gently bring the mind back to task and observing the sensation in your body. Leaving that sensation behind and moving to the sensation of the breath passing through the nostrils. So observe as you breathe in the air coming in through the nostrils, and as you breathe out, the air passing out through the nostrils. Sensing, feeling the air as you breathe in and as you breathe out. And if your mind wanders, gently and compassionately bring your mind back into the process of observing the in and the out breath at the nostrils. Leaving the breath behind at the nostrils and just bringing your awareness back into your body, feeling the ground underneath your legs, underneath your buttocks, your back, your arms, the back of your head, and then gently wiggling those toes, squeezing the buttocks, rolling the head, gently make a fist, spreading the fingers, gently making a fist, spreading your fingers, and bringing your attention back into the room. And when you feel ready, then roll onto your side, and you can sit yourself up. Have a good rest of the day.